I've made my way through this personal work, my bloody, scarred way. That is my nature. I wish I could tell you that I joyously danced through the work, but I didn't. I definitely drug myself on my elbows over broken glass to get to where I am. I don't regret 1 second of it. And there is joy even in that process. And there is joy within that. There is periods of amazing, elated joy within that as well. And so many blessings. Um, what comes up for me today is an integration. So Saturday, I embodied the Greek goddess Selene, who is the goddess of the moon. And in the past, there's been kind of a pointed, aggressive nature to my costumes. I mean, some of them demanded I was the warrior a couple years ago. But this was really a sense of being a vessel, slightly serene and removed, and a place for with less projection, and a place for other people to rest. And that's how I kind of felt the whole evening. I felt expansive. I felt like I wanted to share, but sharing by not speaking, sharing with my presence by kind of opening my arms and allowing everyone to just pour into that space. And as I exercise those muscles more and more of really, I've always felt the truth of being a vessel. I think that's one of the absolute gifts of feminine nature. And certainly my particular body in this world and persona is that of vessel. Um, and bringing that through in this life in a way that's not just three-dimensional means that I need to really constantly increase my capacity to be able to hold more, to be able to welcome more, to be able to embrace, literally embrace more. And so that has been a piece of my integration process. And just through synchronicity and absolute guidance, I was channeling a lot of that in an archetypical way, in an almost, I don't want to say exaggerated because it was quite organic, but I was certainly dressed for the part. Um, and that was such a gift. That was such a gift because anytime I'm able to physically bring forth kind of a shift in energy that I've been going through for a little while, I feel the physical change. It's kind of like, Joe Dispenza talks all the time about making new neural pathways by making even just small changes, making sure you're not just in a dull fixed routine, that you shake things up. And in that departure from obviously dressing and being, I was able to kind of just embody this vast capacity for others, not for me. And that's new. I'm less and less interested in my own story, narrative, darkness. What I'm interested in is my testimony so someone might not feel alone, and providing space for others to pour into. And knowing that I have the strength, that there's nothing that they can't pour in that I can't hold. And that takes strength. And it takes not just listening, it takes deeply spiritually seeing the core of another. And I think to a certain extent, I've done that unconsciously my whole life, but that's what's coming through so strongly for me now. And so, what I ask you today is, how are you a vessel? How are you a vessel for those that are in your immediate vicinity? Are you able to pour like your good works on them? Are you able to listen and really help someone be heard? Are you through just pure, touch and love of, say, your children? How is it that you bring your capacity through in this life at this time? That's my question for you today. And I will see you tomorrow.